So for the two of you guys out there that were concerned and wondering where I was at, I'm not dead. My wife took me on vacation to Costa Rica, and it was truly amazing. The weather was unbelievable. The water was warm. Did some snorkeling, swimming, hiking, waterfalling, and a lot of dirt bike riding. That was kind of like the highlight of the trip. But we'll be doing a video of my vacation or our vacation. So you guys that are like one-dimensional and you only carry about action figures, you might want to skip that one. The guys of you that want to see something a little bit different other than action figures, it might be kind of cool to watch. And so I was watching Short's channel, I don't know, like a week or so, 2 weeks ago. And he did a video because he won that best toy reviewer, which, I mean, come on, who else is going to win it? The guy's got like over 400,000 subs. Of course he's going to win that. And then he did like mentions of who the YouTubers that he likes. I was on his bottom 5. That kind of sucked. But it was still kind of good that I was at least on his bottom 5. So Shart, next time we go to Comic-Con for lunch, maybe you can buy me lunch, you know, since I was on your bottom 5. And then when you put me on your top 5, then, well, I'll buy you lunch again. But for now, we're going to check out this purple Mezco exclusive Catwoman. I had the black one, the arm broke. I sent it back to Big Bad. They gave me credit, and then I got the purple one. I'm not going to get the black one. That thing's going down in value extremely fast. So who knows, I might pick one of those up like 2 months from now for like 30, 40 bucks, because I think right now it's 60. This one, however, is holding its value, but I'm going to keep it. She looks pretty good. I've already pulled out all my other Catwomans in the previous video, so I'm going to try to wrap this video up as quick as possible. Let's check her out. Alright, so for a comparison, I went ahead and pulled out the Mezco Batman and the Mezco Deluxe Joker. That Deluxe Joker is so good, it makes you wish that you didn't buy the other Joker. But he's the Joker, and why not? I guess it's okay to have an extra Joker laying around. I went ahead and went with this one. They made 3 of them. I just figured he was the one that kind of stood out, and now they're making the next one, and then they changed the costume. So now the new one that's coming out just kind of looks really boring. It basically looks like this Batman, but they took all the stripes and all the disco stuff off of him. I don't know. We'll see it. Probably still get them because I am a sucker, and who doesn't like Batman? As far as this Catwoman goes, she comes with all the same exact accessories that the last one does. I showed you those. I'll go ahead and show you these. This is obviously the unmasked head. Looks really good. I just have a hard time using an unmasked head. Then this head is like just the same head, but like a normal face. That's done really well. And then she comes with tons of hands, like claw hands, which is Catwoman. Just dropped that. And where'd my little tweezers go? Try to do this before my grubby hands aren't all over it. So here's the hand clawed up. Definitely looks pretty good, and I dropped it again. Then you have this one is kind of like one that she's telling you to come here. I don't really know what else that could be for, because it's not a trigger hand because she doesn't have a gun. Let's go ahead and check her out. To get these goggles on and off, they are kind of transparent. You can see her eyes through there. If you don't like the goggles, you got to pop the head off. And then you got to slide the... Man, butterfingers tonight. You got to slide the goggles down. Don't try to slide them over. Then if you want to just set them on her forehead, then you kind of just set them up like that. But I actually like the goggles on her because they're transparent. This is my favorite head. I think that thing definitely looks pretty cool. That's the one that I'm going to go ahead and go with. I'll go ahead and stick that back on her. Here's her accessory. She comes with this whip. It'd be really nice if they would have came with like a cat or a diamond or some kind of jewelry or a necklace or something that she stole, considering she's a cat burglar. That would have been nice. She does come with this backpack that looks like it would be impossible to put on, but it actually goes on extremely easy. I like this figure. I don't love it. She just really isn't like that sexy. Like the costume on it just kind of looks kind of boring, kind of bland. It does fit nice. They did a decent job. They hid the stitching pretty well. It just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't really stand out as like a sexy Catwoman figure. If this thing had the zipper halfway down and her cleavage sticking out, something like that, I think that'd be a little bit more Catwoman, at least to me. And she comes with this other accessory, her little belt thing, and this is the coolest thing about her. This thing opens up, and all of her little pick tools are inside. Let me make sure that you get a nice, good close-up of that, because that is definitely the highlight of this figure. The fact that they took the time to do that, make this thing open, that's just wow. The boots on this thing also really clean. The buckles, it's a great action figure. It's not some of their best work. It's Catwoman. I really wanted a Catwoman in my collection. As far as the articulation goes, it's pretty much exactly like Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman, because I think it's the same exact body underneath. So we're going to go ahead and save your time on that. And then if you take her all of her clothes off, then you got her over here. Let me try this out real quick. Oh, that doesn't really look good at all. Totally different skin tones, so that didn't work at all. But while we got her out, could you imagine if Mezco was using a body like this with this kind of articulation, no joints, silicone based? Just, God, I've already did a review on her, and that video got flagged because I showed a little naked vagina on it. One of you pussies went out in there and called and turned it in, and I don't know why you guys do that. If you see that the video has a naked girl on the cover, well then, if you're not into naked girls, you probably shouldn't watch that video. Here's the Catwoman. I like her. I don't love her. She looks, I mean, she just kind of looks kind of like frumpy, like the costume. I don't know. There she is. I'm going to throw her up there on the collection. We're going to wrap this up, try to keep it short and sweet. I got a stack of toys behind me, and I need to get cranking on. All right, so here's my DC Mezco shelf. And I normally start on the other side. I figured I'd mix it up. Start on this side. Give you a little walk around of how the DC Mezco collection is coming. Yes, I do have a few other like premium figures in here, or I have villains in here mixed in for these characters. Actually have somebody to fight, because they'd rather like make like 6 Batmans and 6 Wolverines versus, I don't know, a Two-Face or somebody that they can actually battle with. Coming around, this is like the Batman section. Tons of Batmans, tons more on the way. It's kind of getting to the point where I need to start passing on Batmans, or I'm eventually going to have like 20 Mezco Batmans at $80 each, sometimes even more, like $90, $100 each. Might be a good time to pass. There's that Dark Side, really good figure, also really expensive. More Batmans, Superman, Shazam's coming around, Deathstroke, Arrows, Clockwork Orange. He's not DC, but where else do I put him? And then you come full circle back to the Flash. There's the DC Mezco collection. I'm starting to pick and choose because these shelves are getting full, and I really don't need 3 variants of every single figure they make. That's it, guys. Sorry it's been so long. Hopefully that vacation video looked cool, and thanks for watching.